What's up, dude? Yeah, you're good. I've got it already going. No, as long as one of us is doing it. Y'all don't even have a game today. What were you doing late at work? But is Chicago just, you just going up there? Or? Ah. Oh, really?
Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars.
Not bringing any shorties.
Is running high on the Palouse. We believe we've
right.
got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now, when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll
My
see,
parents officially moved today, dude.
country, the South Alabama Jaguars.
Yeah. Yeah, they are gone.
Rested and ready, coming
It's
up
sad,
live,
man.
the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports
It's got me.
College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
It's got me
Again,
down.
Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
All right. It's one of those things like I'm a creature of habit, so it'll once I get used to it, it'll be cool. It'll be the new thing, you know. It'll be is what it is, but it's like I don't like change either. So, but their place will be pretty awesome right there on the lake and stuff. Richland Chambers.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
It's right outside of Corsicana. All right, let's see what we got today.
Offense set on first down.
Perfect, just in time for us to switch to a different game.
He leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a
I was in Fort Worth all weekend, hanging out with. No. They had movers do everything, but I was planning to see my sister.
They believe they can run right.
Like for weeks, and this thing, my parents moving and stuff, just kind of came out of nowhere. Like they. Well, their house is being built, right? So it's kind of like whenever their house was ready.
For this, 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job at contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
My defensive line is really good. There's no doubt about it.
Sends it the other way. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
I've done really good on recruiting. Actually, it's two of my 2-star defensive linemen are transfer portal 3-star guys that I just got really lucky on.
First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Snags it over. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes,
wish.
This crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
How's your parents? Well, I mean, you get to see him more now, don't you?
Working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
You did. I don't know how I got it, but hammered him.
And I know that defensively too, but
do they go to a lot of games?
Create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Oh, that's no good.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right.
Jesus, dude.
He's dropped behind the
That
line
wasn't
of
good.
scrimmage.
Wait, when are y'all going to Colorado?
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes
That's
to
pretty
put his
awesome.
face
In Colorado?
the get close to the line of scrimmage,
Damn.
and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Uh-huh.
Lopez wants to fire.
Oh,
Nice
shit.
defensive
That
play
was
to
really
get it
scary.
in there and knock it away.
Defense were always trying to get some tips, you know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking the football, forcing the invitation.
These corners going to give them some space. Going to let it fly.
You didn't have anybody on him. It was crazy. I couldn't snap it fast enough.
Set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw.
I don't know, dude.
and hauling it
It
in.
was pretty awesome,
Now
though.
the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass.
Damn, that guy is fast. What the hell? My guy's 98 speed. He tracked me down.
Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really
God.
They don't want to be the
Shit.
kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Probably.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to
Dude.
make his way to the end zone. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourself. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
There's no doubt that your defense is pretty good.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This
I mean,
passing
you were all
game
over
getting
everything else. So.
Nice start for this offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0.
So what are y'all doing in Chicago? Just like hanging out? And,
51 yards for the score.
like,
And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
that was really right on it. Gotcha. So what's the name of the stadium now? The name of the Astro Stadium now.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. The last time we saw
Uh-oh.
this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive.
Oh,
So someone's
shit.
gonna have to step up and make a play
I don't
to get
know.
this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy.
I know, I choked.
Inside out, forward,
Okay.
backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Oh, shit. You there? Oh, bro. What? Coco's gonna have to wait. I'll get her. Yeah, it kicked us out, but we can just restart it. Yeah. So you figure out what happened? Why would it have messed up your PlayStation? That's weird. Okay, well, like put your PlayStation in rest mode or something?
Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse.
Yeah, it said that you had lost connection and that your opponent had left the game. I get it. I just went right down, you know. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta go help Kat real fast with something, okay? I don't think I have to. I don't think there's a play clock here, so just give me a second.
A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Alright, I'm back. Okay. Oh, did it? Shit. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Alright.
A first down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Damn it.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run.
New game, new you.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll give it to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows
Yeah, I
how to
think you
get
had
on
it.
the ground.
And that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble on 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Any luck?
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top.
Oh.
Almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the open
On the outside?
Instead, it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that.
Yeah.
Show your exotic looks. You get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
I guess. I mean, that's what they are talking about. I mean, I waste money on other stupid shit. So I mean, like at least we enjoy. I enjoy doing this with everyone to a point. Yeah.
Use the play fake. Now
Oh, damn! I forgot you blitz like every down.
It's a play-action pass.
That's what you do.
Really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Lopez to pass. And it'll be incomplete.
Golly.
This is some physical pass defense. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they're ready to bring it to
Jesus.
And the hardest thing to do in
Okay.
college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Not
Yeah.
going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a big punt.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Oh,
Keeps it
God.
moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Violent.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Damn
They
it.
make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Catch in the middle, it's Baker. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Golly!
He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped him.
Some of these guys you got are just
Fast.
flat out
You can tell he
studs.
knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Grabs it in the middle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Running back searching for a hole.
Oh my God.
In there, picks up a couple, but still needs
That was
2
my
more
fault.
on 4th
Gosh
down.
dang it. I had that. What?
The offense
Oh,
is
yeah.
going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
Yeah, you should. I was just thinking about if anyone should get a 5-star running back, it's you. God. An option quarterback. It used to be a lot scarier than it is now.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Lopez wants to fire.
Oh my
And the
God.
defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Looking to throw on
Nope.
2nd down. And he was hit
flying
just as
in
he
there,
released
man.
it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens.
Yeah,
wants to
the
bump
problem is I
the
just
football,
can't get to
make
it.
it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You can tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's caught downfield. And he's After a nice game.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit.
That was pretty.
He had to get rid of it quickly.
It's pretty tight.
Dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
The Jaguars with the 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone.
Jesus.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Lopez to pass.
Oh, shit. Wrong guy. Golly.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against
Wrong one. Damn it.
in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, I threw to the wrong guy again.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh my God.
Not a chance. Missed it. And the score will stay.
I'm so bad at field goal kicking. So bad.
For this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points,
It's so bad at field goal kicking, and
that one will sting a little bit because
at the same time, like, my guy is like a true freshman, I think. So.
Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Oh,
Dan, the last drive,
he's
nothing really clicked. No
he just
rhythm
doesn't
off the field.
like
Really,
it,
really
when I
feels
click the
they put
button,
something together here.
it's delayed.
Bad execution
Like
on that last drive.
when
So
it
you gotta
stops.
take a collective
Yeah.
breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Washington State going quickly.
Here, call timeout. There you go.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Lets it fly.
Oh.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the hips, his speed running downfield, turning his head to locate the football and then swatting it away. You just can't do it better.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
Good luck with that.
Lopez wants to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Damn it, dude.
One's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Jaguars send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again.
It's going pretty fast.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the
That
catch.
one
The
was
ball
a
rolled
little
out of
too,
bounds.
wasn't as good.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quick completion.
What?
And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
I think you just took that out of my hand. Oh my God.
So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity.
Yeah.
And he can come up with the catch.
Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll try it again.
Oh, good move.
A strong
I was ready to kill you.
from the junior.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, you dropped it. You dropped it. Yes.
Hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
I thought
As a
you.
quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going
I
against
had-
one of the top 20 units in the entire
I had
country.
the
They
you.
know who your
My
primary
guess was you were
target is.
running,
They're gonna be
you know, a
keen on
draw
it, just
or
like they did
something.
that last
So
time, forcing
I
the incompletion.
brought all 3
Washington
linebackers.
State sends the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's loose down the left side.
Well, I had to, knowing how you blitz, I had to just throw it. But I was fortunate that one of your guys must have absolutely bit on the play action.
You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what.
I don't even know where the guy was that was covering him.
Keep the momentum and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point makes it.
Some of these guys are getting pretty good at blocking the extra point.
Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it.
I'm not
Check
one of
this
them.
out. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull
Well,
away.
Kyle turned that off, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. Just practice it now. I know.
Oh, and
Good
how
to
about
know,
that?
right?
I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This late in the half,
Perfect.
you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build
Yeah,
momentum, Jeff.
if I were
You've
cool.
also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
Gee whiz.
Man, is he lucky to get
Oh,
that
man.
defense that close to an interception.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Picked off. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30.
It's so nice
Just
to
a
see
little
him
tap.
squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see him there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Lopez to pass. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh!
And the ball
Did you do that?
Intercepted.
God, how big is that guy? How did he stick with my 5-star running back? Unbelievable.
And that is how you get it done.
He's a cornerback?
Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running
Oh, just blown away on that. I saw Fatty over there.
the interception, making the big
Oh, my
play.
5-star running back.
Looking for a physical attack
Oh.
on the go. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
On second down, wants to throw it. He's going to let it go. What a snag by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in
Probably.
to his rules and made the interception.
And this is obviously not a great
I
start
mean,
for this quarterback here.
probably would be a bad
He's
idea.
already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off play action on first down.
Oh, God.
One deep down the right side.
Oh, jeez.
Picked off at
The
goal
passing
line.
stats in this game are just going to be so
He's
bad.
dragged down after the
So
interception.
bad.
That's how we'll close out the first half.
Who gets the ball? Is it me?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
So one fluke deep pass.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return.
Oh!
And he did a good job, Bob.
Damn it, that was close.
A little bit of running room on that return. You guys will have another look at this South Alabama offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think
Lofts one high and deep. And it's caught inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
That was kind of lucky, too.
Touchdown, South Alabama.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Just a little too much separation.
On to attempt the try.
I mean, I figured the 98 speed would count for something,
Put
but
one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. the offense will come onto the field again. Now they'll run the draw. Nowhere to run on that one.
It was the it felt like that was the delay too.
If you're the offense, guys, you were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
There we go.
Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Jaguars! And the defense doing work. They've extended the lead and taken control here at 9.
you even tried to quit and restart. You know?
Don't just get there. Try to strip that football out and get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And the extra point is good.
Still staying off the dating app.
Kick it off after that scoop and score 6.
Which one? Cool.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score.
Just a crease, huh?
Probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy.
It is not, Jesse.
Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Oh!
Thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of
turn around.
Those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football.
Bright eyes.
Game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Oh.
And the returner will be brought down.
Good.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
I just trucked your guy. That was probably the most awesome thing I've ever seen. My running back just trucked your guy. No, I mean my quarterback, yeah.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips
fancy
off a
moves.
huge play. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made
question marks.
I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The give.
Oh, jeez.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
I'm trying, dude. I'm scared.
Take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
Oh!
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And as a holder picks his spot,
breaks him.
25-yard attempt.
Yeah.
And this one splits.
Hell yeah. Sneak that bitch in there.
The lead is even bigger. We check
I know it was.
What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTSA has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up by 15 over West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
They're bringing heat. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
4th down.
Got
and
to.
The punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a
Damn it.
sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage that time.
Well, he's 97 speed, but no way.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Screw it.
They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
All right, so I'm going to put it on shoe clock now. You should. On defense.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Give to the running back.
Oh, man.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop.
So dirty, too.
1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating.
USA, baby.
I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run
is the new guy that, he's the, anyways, they're both really good.
And that running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip off a 9-yard run with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
The Jaguars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run the option.
Oh! Good stuff.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the and figure some things out because this wasn't a great day. And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the
pretty
football,
much.
Eat the clock. Man, they put a
I thought
together.
I didn't chew that time. I don't know if it's because it's.
A lot of positive things to point to.
No, I swear to God, I didn't. I wouldn't do that.
Really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up.
I'll make it the last play no matter what.
They'll run it. Takes it into the end zone.
What kind of a man does Chris?
The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And some people might say they should have taken a knee.
Kyle said, what kind of a man is Chris?
I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it. And they add a rushing touchdown and another 6 to the scoreboard.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it.